Shopify Collabs versus Afluencer Collabs. As a Shopify store owner, as a Shopify marketer, e-commerce marketer, who should you go with for the collabs? Do you have to make a choice, or can you run both apps side by side? This is Brett Owens with Afluencer, and we're going to take a look at both solutions, that from Shopify Collabs, as well as our own Afluencer Collabs. First, the overall influencer marketing market, as you know, it's huge. It's estimated to reach $24 billion by the end of 2024. And you, as a marketer, understand why. AdWords, too expensive. Facebook ads, too expensive. SEO, good luck. I mean, that last Google update threw us for a loop. If you're starting out or you're trying to build your SEO, I don't even know where you start, which is why we're talking to you on YouTube here. So where do you go in terms of marketing? Well, obviously, the secret's starting to get out. It's micro-influencers, it's creators, it's people who are out there creating the content on social media that are connecting with our potential customers. So we partner with them so that we can reach their followers and also get that friendly intro from the creator, from the micro-influencer, right? We want them to plug our product so that the new customer comes in and they heard about us from a trusted source. They heard about us from this influencer that they follow. People always feel like they know that influencer personally. So it was kind of like a personal recommendation. So with that, let's look at the two prominent collab solutions in the Shopify App Store. We've got Shopify Collabs and Afluencer Collabs. So let's look at getting both of them going. So when we get started, they both start similarly. For Shopify, we're going to go to the App Store. We're going to find the Shopify Collabs app, and we're going to install it. With Afluencer, same idea. So you can either install the app from the Shopify App Store, go ahead and install it, or you can also get started directly from our website if you would like. But the app is a nice, convenient feature for Shopify users. In terms of creating an account, for Shopify, on the settings panel in your Shopify app, you're going to click the apps and sales channel, select Shopify Collabs. You'll click on open app and you'll accept the terms and conditions. With Afluencer, we're getting you off to a head start, so there's no additional entries that you need to make in terms of creating your account. We bring your brand in from Shopify automatically, and you don't have to read any complex documentation. We just go ahead and we're creating that brand profile for you. And then the next step is that we're going to have you create the collab, and the collab is where the influencers on the Afluencer platform are able to follow you. Let's talk about pricing. So for the Afluencer app on the Shopify platform, the pricing is pretty straightforward. It's free for 30 days, and then it's $49 a month, and you can cancel at any time. Now, note that that does not necessarily include the money that you are paying influencers. So if you want to do $50 per post, that's going to be separate from those fees, of course. So you're going to have your influencer marketing budget, and then you're going to have what you would actually pay Afluencer on the app. That's going to be billed through Shopify as any other app would. So $49 is going to be your commitment, and that's going to be for the introductions that are provided by the Afluencer app. With Shopify Collabs, of course, the benefit is that Shopify Collabs is free if you're on the Shopify Advanced or Shopify Plus plans. So those plans are priced at $79, $299, and $2,300 per month. It does include collabs. Now, do note that commission payments through Shopify Collabs are subject to a 2.9% processing fee payable by the merchant, which is you. So if you are doing commission stuff through Shopify Collabs, you may owe an extra fee. As Afluencer does not do the commission payments, you will not have to pay any extra through Afluencer. You will need some sort of affiliate tracking if you were doing a commission-based thing. If it's pay per post, then the payment is made between you and the influencer, and you don't have to worry about that. Let's talk about setup and onboarding. So the Collabs account on Shopify is a bit complex, even for existing users. So the process involves multiple steps. So you got to navigate the Shopify dashboard, the App Store. So it may not quite be straightforward. To get an account, you do need to read through a lot of documentation, the scope of the services, the cost, so on and so forth. On Afluencer, most of it is just a quick wizard. So you're going and you're up on the wizard, and then we've got some help videos that will walk you through the setup. So really it's about a 10-minute setup, or if you'd like to do it with us, you can set up a phone call, and again, like a 15-minute screen share gets people up and running. User experience on the two platforms, the Shopify Collabs platform, it is fairly intuitive. It'll help you get going. Afluencer likewise clean design, minimalist interface. So what we're doing is you're setting up the collab, and then you are going to go ahead and let people apply to you. Now let's talk about one more important thing, and that is, where do these influencers come from? So in Shopify's case, they did this big push early on to have people sign up. The wrap on some of these folks from the reviews is that they're taking the product and they're not really doing a lot of follow-up with that. So be careful if you're doing that with Shopify Collabs. Maybe limit the products that you're sending to reduce your risk. On the Afluencer side, we do keep closer tabs on them, and we do get involved personally. There's a case of a product being sent to an influencer, and honestly, if they do that once and they're not delivering the content, then we do remove them from our platform and they're not to be seen again. So not that something bad could not happen, but you are protected in terms of the fact that anyone who has done anything in the past has been removed, or they do hear personally from me of something going on. But these are all influencers who have been invited to our platform. So we run things a little more like a close-knit community versus sort of that big push. And again, you can kind of read through those reviews on the Shopify Collabs on the App Store itself. So in terms of which one to go with, you're welcome to run both at one time. There is no problem from the Afluencer standpoint of running them both. Why not get more influencers and get it all going, especially if both are free? So you are welcome to go ahead and get the Afluencer app going. Again, that'll be Afluencer from the Shopify App Store, AFLUENCER.com, and that'll get our app going in parallel with Shopify Collabs. And really no downside to running both, but my again warning to you would be, if you are shipping product over the fence on the Shopify Collab side, be a little careful, because there are some bad raps over there. On our side, again, we're kind of taking care of that in terms of the close-knit family. So that's it. Afluencer Collabs versus Shopify Collabs, two collab platforms that you can run in parallel. See which one is working for you, or you can just kind of keep running them both and scale up that influencer program. If you would like help setting up your Afluencer account, go ahead and leave a comment below this video, and we'll reach out and get you set up with that Afluencer getting started screen share that I mentioned.